The Sparrow and the Woodcarver, a story inspired by friendship, kindness, and the small moments that make a big difference. When a little bird loses his home, a kind woodcarver and a gentle shopkeeper come together to offer something more than just a perch. They create a place of warmth, welcome, and wonder, and in doing so, discover the true heart of The Little Sparrow by Sparrow and Stephen Noseworthy. Dedicated to Jim Tracy for the joy, craftsmanship, and heart you've brought to The Little Sparrow, and for believing in me and my little shop for kids. Lunenburg Folk Art Festival, Stephen smiled at wooden cats and dancing fish. He ran a little children's store, though it didn't have a name yet. That's when he met Jim Tracy, the wood carver. Jim wore a big floppy hat and had kind eyes and dusty boots. Perched on top of his hat was a tiny brown bird with bright eyes. "This little fellow found me," Jim said. "His tree was struck by lightning, an old live oak. He was all alone, so I took him in." Stephen watched as the sparrow chirped softly. "He's been with me ever since." Jim visited Stephen's store in Bridgewater. "I could make you something special," he said. "Maybe a reading tree with a carved face holding a tiny book called The Little Sparrow." "Or a grandfather clock," Jim grinned, "with a carved cat napping on top and gray wooden mice swinging from the chains, playing hide and seek." He sketched a welcome sign too, with a spot to swap designs for spring, beach days, Halloween, and snowy nights. Stephen's eyes lit up. "I don't even have a name for the store yet." Just then the little sparrow chirped. Jim chuckled. "Why not call it The Little Sparrow?" Stephen's heart skipped. "That's perfect," he whispered. "My mom used to sing, 'He sees the little sparrow,' and I know he watches me." A week later, Jim returned with everything: the clock, the tree, the welcome sign. He carved, painted, and hung each piece with care while the little sparrow watched from above. When the last nail was tapped in place, the shop looked warm and full of stories. The little sparrow fluttered down from the rafters, perched by the sign, and chirped again. "He likes it here," Jim said. "Why not make your nest at the Little Sparrow?" The little bird blinked and fluffed his feathers, and from that day on, the shop had a name, a guardian, and a story to tell. Thank you for spending time with us in the cozy corners of carved wood and warm hearts. We hope your spirit feels nestled, just like Sparrow in his new home above the shop. The Sparrow and the Woodcarver was written with love and laughter by Sparrow and Stephen Noseworthy in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia, where stories are whittled gently and even the tiniest bird can make a big difference. Illustrations painted and imagined by Sparrow, your companion through curling wood shavings and sunny shop windows. Narration brought to life by 1111 Labs, with voices soft enough for sleepy listeners and little daydreamers alike. To every child who's ever felt small, you are never too little to be loved, to belong, or to build something beautiful, the end, or perhaps the beginning of something wonderful.